Hello and welcome to Dirt Farmer Television. My name's Locke Michaels. I am the Dirt Farmer, and tonight we're going to be introducing you to some Facebook nuances that you may or may not be familiar with. There are a lot of things in the game of Farmville that we are subject to the discretions of Facebook. We play the game on Facebook. That's the platform we all have to operate on, and there are certain things that make Farmville easier if you know how to maneuver around Facebook. One important thing we want to show you tonight is the importance of accepting and declining a friend request. Now, a lot of us are looking for new friends, and we have a AdMe group called Farmville Legion. You can look it up if you need new friends. We have, I believe it's closing in on 10,000, but it hasn't gone over 10,000 active Farmville players that you can add. But the problem we find is people will send someone a friend request and it'll get denied, and that'll put you in Facebook jail for sending a Facebook friend request and someone denies it. So we want to show you what you need to do. Now, people aren't sending you these requests, to invade your privacy. They're sending you these requests because they've probably seen you comment on something of a like interest. It may not be Farmville, it may be another game if you play multiple games. It may be a political site, a funny site, and they've seen your name and they want to be friends with you. Now, currently, Papa Dirt right here has two friends requests, one that I had Dirt send him, and one from a person that wants to get connected to the Papa Dirt site, because that's where we have our contest at. So I'm going to confirm, and this is new. Do you know this person outside of Facebook? Yes or no? You know what? Hit yes, because if you hit no, that may give negative feedback for Facebook to actually put a suspension on this person's ability to send friend requests. And now, since Dirt sent this one, I want to show you what you do. Oops. And I actually meant to reject that friend's request, but if you reject that friend's request, it will also come up and ask you, do you know this person? So whether you hit yes or you hit no, tell Facebook you know that person so they won't suspend that person. Don't take it out on an innocent person. Just wanted to be your friend and have them put in Facebook jail. Another thing we want to show you, and I'm going to pop over to my personal account, is the message center, which is getting goofier and goofier every time they do an update. This is the inbox that I go to, and I have it set. I actually had Dirt send a test message, or actually I sent a test message, so that's where it would appear. And this is the regular inbox, and I keep getting comments from people that say they send me messages all the time, and I never get them. In fact, Zip from Farmville Rant Radio often sends me messages, and they just never show up. We have to go into like a conference chat in order to actually see messages from each other. This is the inbox. This is where we're at now. This is the other. Everyone out there may want to click their other, and look at there. There's Zip and all the messages he's ever sent me in this other file, along with dozens, if not hundreds, of other people going back 3 or 4 years. And you can even, by going to actions, you can move, and I'm going to move Zip. Congratulations, Zip, you're officially in the regular inbox now. You're no longer in the other inbox. Everybody may want to check their other inbox just to see exactly how many messages you haven't gotten along the years. Now, one other thing I want to show you. And we're going to use Papa Dirt as an example. A lot of people want to know what their Facebook ID number is, and you need this sometimes. You used to have to need it to get in touch with Farmville support, but you don't any longer. But there are other things in the game where you actually need someone's numerical ID. And everyone has a custom URL now. Everyone's been given one. Papa Dirts is right here. I've got it highlighted. www.facebook.com/Papa Dirt. And I believe mine is /lock.michaels. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy that, and we're going to go to a very neat site called findmyfacebookid.com. You can put your own in there, or you can put someone else's. And I'm going to look up Papa Dirts right now. And that's Papa Dirts numeric ID. And the one really good thing you need an ID for, it's one of the first articles I ever wrote. And I'm going to turn off chat before I get pop-ups all over the place. You can actually visit any friend's farm. They have to be your friend. They can't be someone that's just randomly on Facebook. They have to be a friend of yours, one of your however many friends you have, up to 5,000 you're allowed. They don't have to be one of your 300 neighbors. You can visit those farms just by clicking on the tab underneath your farm tab. But if you go to this, use this site, and you can copy paste it right off the notes on my wall, and you see it ends in visit ID equals, and you punch in that person's numeric ID, and for example this is the one from my personal account, and you can go, if you click that in to your address bar right up here, you can go visit my farm even if you're not my neighbor, if you're my friend. And that's one of the neat things about using the numeric ID. In fact, the Carmela Stallion glitch is still out there, so if you have friends that aren't neighbors that have a Carmelo, whatever, stallion on their Hawaiian farm, you could go buy those. I don't know what the heck that is. You can go buy those for coconuts and put them in your stables on your other farm and run them through your stables and make billions and billions and billions of coconuts. Now the last thing we want to show you is how to adjust your friends setting. And we're going to use, I'm going to go to Papa's account and I'm going to go to mine just to see how you want to highlight your different friends. And what you want to do is show in newsfeed, settings, and I've done this earlier, all updates. And if this is someone you know personally, you can put their life events, you can put their status updates. I have really funny status updates, so I'd want to see my status updates. But if it's just the game you're interested in and you just want their game feeds, just click on the game feeds, and you can set these however you like. And one really neat thing, this right here, add list, and the list pretty much come up with different events that you've already been programmed into your account. But what you really might want to do is put in a new list, and you do that by going to an individual person's account, and let's just make it Farmville. Okay, and now Lock is on my Farmville list, and you could set this for your closest Farmville friends, 10, 15, 20, or all your Farmville friends, 100, 200, 1,000, and you can you now have a customized list, and this comes in handy. Let's say you want to send a specific thing. You've got real friends in real life that don't particularly like you playing Farmville, and you don't want them to see your post. You can customize and let me show you what we did again. We go here, it's currently set to public. We bring up the menu, we go to custom. Custom, we have it drop down to specific people, and all I do is type in Farmville and my Farmville list. Well, you know, we just made that Farmville list. We just started, only one person's on it, so only Locke will be able to see it. Save changes. But if you had 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 people on your Farmville list, they'd all be able to see this, but no one that's not on that list would be able to see it. And you'd hit share. And you can even go into your app settings and customize your Farmville so that only your Farmville list can see your Farmville. Currently my Farmville list is set to I believe friends only, because pretty much my whole dang list is Farmville players. And the public list, some people that aren't, that just subscribe to my public updates, they can see everything, funny posts and Dirt Farmer posts and whatnot. And that's the easiest way to actually customize a Farmville list. But you have to actually pick one person's, then you have to go to each person's profile that you want to add to that list and customize it the way I just showed you. Now, we hope this was informative. We hope it was helpful, and look forward to more Farmville and Facebook tips. You know what, while we're here, let's show you something about Farmville. Right here, go to settings at the bottom of your farm screen. And you may want to check these settings. Some of these you may not want. You may want to unclick some of these. They may be sharing information that you don't want other people to see. We talked about this on Rant, and we've made see, I don't want people to know when I buy Farmville Cash. I don't want my Farmville Twitter enabled. I don't want to be in that little ticker thing. I don't want to be in the Z feed thing. And I don't particularly care about Farmville chat, so I'm unclicking everything. And those are in your Farmville settings. We talked about that on Rant. We talked, and Rob made a very informative post on our Facebook fan page for the Dirt Farmer. Again, my name is Locke. I hope this has been informative, and we'll do it again soon. Thanks.